Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense has the football first here today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a 3rd down on the opening drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. The Hawkeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hawkeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Turning to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Stop at the 22. That's a pretty solid coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They'll run it here. Fights off a defender.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll feed the back again. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First and 10 now for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. Makes the grab. It's Roberts. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
He'll hand it off.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Off play action. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First and long now after the penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. And the single back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. He'll throw it now. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Hawkeyes will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On first down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
10, Ohio State, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Nickel coverage there. The quarterback just couldn't find any matchups to his advantage. So the result is a scramble that falls short of the 1st down. Now, a challenging 4th and medium coming up.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st and 10 play coming up. He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Wide open downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
I'll tell you what, in this 1st half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here he comes from inside the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And off the deflection, it's caught. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass is intercepted. Refusing to be stopped in this play. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And he booms it through from 59 yards out. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And now the running back's got it again. Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The Buckeyes offense is on the move now. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Makes the catch. It's Miller. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously... through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back in motion now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Buckeyes have first and 10 here.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Over the middle. It's Moore. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This quarterback on fire today. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some. Loses the football. The scramble is on. And it's the kicking team making the recovery a special teams disaster. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The offense is set up with excellent field position. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Toss play to the outside. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, and he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, a still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Hawkeyes will have to kick it away when it comes for his 2nd punt of the game. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And that That run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here comes a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. He's picked for a third time tonight. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his target. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's the second down play. QB decides to keep it here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. The ball is loose. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, we're in the fourth quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over.
Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Returner decides to field it. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? On the toss play, runner moving left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. QB to the tight end for a completion. We're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And completion makes it second and short. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. He hands it off from the gun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They stop it with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hits the running back in the flat. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass here on second down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. And they stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The Hawkeyes look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this first and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Boy, the defense doing a good job here on these first and goal and second goal situations. Now we're to third and goal. Got to hold up in coverage. This offense clearly trusts their quarterback. They're going to find a way to probably put it in the air. Can you get a pass rush? And can you hold up in coverage here on third down?
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ohio State, 24.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3, they've got to make something happen right here. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? They're going to run it here. And tackled after a small pickup there. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Play action here on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, we've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
27.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On first and 10, looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Brought near the sideline, but just a short gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
Well, obviously, a field goal does them no good. They're going to have to put the ball into the end zone and hope that somebody can make a game-changing play.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires.